What's up, YouTube? My cousin Marinelle and I are making a video before the New Year's. Hopefully, it will be uploaded by New Year's. So, what? Tell us about yourself a bit.
A bit? Okay. I'm 21. I am from Canada. I'm not American. I don't know if you can tell from the accent. I am in a relationship and I've had him for 3 years. Very happy with him, sort of thing.
She does not have the Michael Bublé. She would pass for an American. Something Michael Bublé couldn't do if he were to talk.
And Michael Blue is Canadian? Oh, wait. He is?
Yes, Bublé is Canadian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. Um, my cousin's in a relationship, as she mentioned. I'm not in a relationship, although I've shared with my limited viewers I want a relationship, although as of recently, I'm embracing the single life.
Yeah, that surprised me when he told me. I'm like, really? Since when are you satisfied with being? Because I've known him for like since he was a little boy, and he's always like, oh, I like this person, I like this person, blah 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 blah.
Yep. I could not, I guess part of it, I could not afford a relationship with regards to money. I mean, I still provide for my family with groceries. I pay for my gas, and I'm not sure how much a relationship actually costs when it comes to money.
I wouldn't say for me personally, since I haven't been without a boyfriend since high school, so I'd say if I can have a relationship when I'm in high school and I had no work or no job, I'd say that it doesn't require money at all. It's just a little bit of money, just like if you have to go to the movies or something, of course that needs money. Or getting to someone's house, it requires money, but it's not a necessity. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah, like it's more about the quality time. It's just
right.
the type of person.
Well, I was thinking about anniversary gifts though.
Yeah, not required.
Not required. Yeah, recently I was asked by a guy if he wanted to go beyond the friendship level. And I didn't want to lose what we already have, and that is a pretty decent friendship. I mean, I guess I'm afraid if we did start a relationship and we broke it off, I'm worried we won't be able to even be friends.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm sure everyone knows this. As soon as you cross that friend zone to the relationship zone, you can never go back to that friend zone just exactly how you were before going into a relationship, because you find out things about that person while you're in that relationship that you can't take back.
Mm,
Like, but yeah, I understand your concern with that, and I would suggest you don't, because you don't want to lose that friendship. But
right.
if you do, you have any romantic feelings towards him at all?
I
Like,
mean, I think the guy I'm talking about, I don't want to mention his name out of privacy and respect, um, is is a pretty handsome guy. I mean, he's very studious from what I can tell. Yet, I I'm more interested in being extending my close friendships with people than I am right now in a relationship with a romantic relationship.
so you're okay. So is there any chance of being friends with benefits, maybe?
You see, I'm not really interested in the friends with benefits thing. I mean, don't friends with benefits usually end up into romance or often lead to romance?
It can end up in like two different extremes. Either you cross that board and you decide to like be together. Because I had friends who actually they started being fuck buddies, and then they progressed to actually being
Look
like.
at you using the F word.
Well, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay. Oh no, I'm not judging. I'm stating that as a matter of fact,
But why?
as a statement, because heck, I've used expletives on my vlogs, but continue.
But yeah, so yeah, they progressed to being, and they've been together for a year, 2 years, and it seems like it's working out. But that honestly, being sexual buddies, sexual buddies is, I'd say it would end up more of the in the other extreme, more likely than to be of that extreme of my two friends.
Hmm.
Because damn, okay, I lost my point.
You were
Like,
talking about how instead of being romantic, they end up remaining friends after they've went
It's
through
either
like the
okay. I don't think
benefits.
they'd remain friends. Like as soon as you cross that whole sexual border, I don't think you can be just friends anymore because you've explored each other.
Okay,
And friends don't explore each other in that way. So it's either they go for the rare one or they just go to nothing.
right. What have you learned from this entire year since we're approaching another year in the Gregorian calendar?
Cherish your life, man. I sound like such a crackhead right now, but I'm serious. Cherish your life because you never know what can happen to you and what can happen to the people who are close to you. Just tell them you love them.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I love my family. Sometimes they are pain in the rear, and like I want my space, yet I still love them one way or another, unconditionally.
Oh,
I mean, I really doubt I could be really estranged from immediate and most extended family because some of our family doesn't talk to us.
that's true, but so okay, so if you were to meet like a long lost cousin, what would you react? How would you
I
react?
would be civil at first. If they're a bitch to me, then I'm like, screw it. Or either be the polite person, as I've heard the saying a few times, kill your enemies with kindness. You have to excuse my cousin. She's
Sorry,
sick.
sorry. Anyway,
What plans do you have for 2013?
I have to be nice to this one kid because I've been really mean to him. Yeah, and I've been advised not to because he's the type of person that can, kind of jump off the edge, sort of say.
Well, I'm ultra sensitive, and I've been a bitch, the bystander, and the victim.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, the three primary sides of bullying.
Yes.
Although I don't think what you're doing is necessarily bullying to the extent of people hurting themselves or others.
I don't bully the kid, but I do ignore the kid pretty hardcore. So, and he's in the sort of he's kind of the loner type of kid, so you never know what
That's how I
lone.
am.
No, but like he's different. Okay, he doesn't. You have family support, sort of thing, kind of,
Mm.
right? And for as far as I know, he's sort of the black sheep of his family. His brother's like really successful and everything, and he tries so hard to be like his brother, but he can't be, and his parents ignore him. He has no support, so that's why I'm like, ah, shit. Yeah,
Still, be kind to the person because you're sincere, not because out of anything else.
it'll be out of my sincere thing. I mean, I was nice to him in first year, and then he started being weird, so I'm like, no.
First year of college?
Yeah, first
Okay.
first
You have to
semester.
explain some of these terms,
My
like.
bad. Okay, so yes, in Canada, there's a clear clarification of university and college. So technically, it was during first and second semester. Yeah.
Yes. And what Canadians call university, some of us call college, whether it's community college or university. Thought I'd point that out.
Well, as I pointed out to him previously, okay, there's the Canadians have this clear differentiation. Like a university kid will never tell you he goes to college. He finds it as an insult if you think he goes to college, because college people are looked down as like stupider people.
No, that's an insult.
That's what I'm saying. It's an insult, but that's why I don't like it.
Well, I hear that term university instead of college from the MTV Canada show One Girl, Five Gays.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the gay panelists say they go to university and not college. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking, what the heck are they talking about? University and college are synonymous.
Yeah, here, but I honestly wish that Canadians would adapt that whole non-analogous, yeah, that's the word, non-analogous differentiation with colleges, because why would someone want to be looked down upon just because he has college on his degree, on his resume, rather than a university on his resume? Like
Mm-hmm.
it does happen. Like that's a
Right.
big issue right now with colleges.
My suggestion, if you are unsure about what you want to do after high school, then go to a community college and at least get the prerequisites done for a liberal arts certificate or a general associate's degree. And then if you want to go farther, then go to the nearest university because community colleges save you a lot more money, especially if you don't know what the hell you want to go into.
Well, if you're Canadian, go to university. University will help a lot with your resume, and you will get more likely get hired for higher positions if you have university on your resume rather than college. Even if yours is equivalent to the university degree and that you have more experience than the university bastards in university.
Well, I
No offense to university people.
and there's a lot of universities in Toronto. I
Yeah.
mean, in my part of Michigan, there's only one, but two are within like an hour, 45 minutes, hour drive.
Don't you have state here, right? You have
Michigan
state.
State's about an hour and a half. I'm talking about U of M, Flint, and Central Michigan.
Oh.
And the one that's closest to me and where I'm going is only 20 minutes at the most.
What is that? Oh, wait.
Saginaw Valley.
Oh, okay. That's a community college?
No, that's a university. Where
Oh.
I go is community college right now. So,
I don't know if I ever told you. I did apply to one of the universities here.
yeah, I heard about that too.
I forgot the name of it.
Was it Saginaw Valley?
I don't think it had Valley in it. I think it was the state one.
Michigan State?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
had
sure.
no idea.
I
mean,
should find that email. Yeah. I kind of just stopped replying to the person I was contacting.
so I don't know what my resolution should be for 2013. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I still want to lose a lot more weight. I've lost about at least 20 pounds since over 2 years.
To the people watching this video, tell them he's skinny, please. Like, please. Tell me I'm fat. Like,
She
I
is
know.
not fat.
Like,
She is
look
gorgeous.
at this. And
I mean,
look at
I would
this.
rather have you in this body shape than to have you like an anorexic model, which apparently
Okay, I don't-
some teenage and young adult girls strive for.
Okay, I don't want to be anorexic or anything. I mean, he has a cute chubby face and everything, but like I don't know. It's like it's the whole media thing, and I don't like
Right.
this.
My lean body weight's like 160, so I cannot be a 1/4 under that weight, otherwise I'd be dead.
Exactly, you're a big bone guy. Like I said, tell him he's not fat. He's big bone.
And I tell you, being big bone and being fat are synonymous.
Yeah, no,
So
no. It doesn't work that way. Some people just have big bones.
other than that, I mean, I want to extend my close circle of friends to gain more self-confidence, self-esteem. There are things I am secure about and confident about, like my knowledge for politics, my sexuality. I described on my coming out video as homoflexible.
Mm-hmm.
And I had explained to my cousin what homoflexible is and why I'd prefer that if we were to put a specific label over bisexual. But she told me a while ago that she never pictured me with a woman.
Can you see him with a woman? I mean, come on. Like, imagine I wasn't his cousin. Do you see me and him together? I mean, really? Not because I wouldn't date him or anything. It's
Right.
not that. It's just like it doesn't look right. I mean, if I was a man, it would look so much better. Like it would make so much more sense. Right, Kevin?
Sure. Sure. Although, you know, some gay men are not interested. Well, if you were born a man and you identify as a man, yeah. I mean, there are some gay. I have a feeling there are some gay and bisexual men who would not date trans people.
Why is that?
I have no idea. Maybe it's the sex organs. I mean, for me, I prefer to date someone of the same sex. I don't say gender because, as far as I'm concerned, the gay man can be the butchest of butcher, the femme of the femme.
Mm-hmm.
Can be a drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race, or be one of shoot. What am I thinking of? The oh, gosh. One of the dads from Modern Family, as far as I'm concerned.
That's a Modern Family. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know what Modern Family is?
I know of it. I've never watched it.
I've never watched it either. I've only heard certain things, and I know the guy, one of the main characters from the TV show Married with Children.
Heard of it, never watched it.
But it's crude. It's crude. Oh, so do you have any other resolutions for New Year's?
Get skinnier. I never say that like fully because I never really follow through. So
Well, don't worry about getting skinny. Worry about getting
Healthy.
healthy and building more muscle mass.
Yeah, Kevin.
Why are you turning around this on me? I've gained muscle mass.
Yeah, but you want to get skinny, right?
Yes, I want to lose as much body fat as I can.
Well, so do
So
I.
then again, I have a feeling if I did get skinny and all attractive men, regardless of age, hit on me, I have a feeling they would be after me for my beauty.
For your looks, yes.
Yes. And I'm not comfortable with that.
He needs to gain confidence. That's what he needs.
Yes.
Because
I'm a very shy person. So if you see me, if I don't say anything in with you and a group of friends, you'll know why. I really don't know how to chip in 2 cents unless I'm familiar and can explain something on a particular topic.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem. It's not that he can't relate to. Well, that is the problem. He can't relate to these people because
Blame it on the Asperger's.
He doesn't share the same interests as like regular 21-year-olds like ourselves, like video games.
I'm surprised college students are into Pokemon. I when I was in what 6th or 7th grade, I stopped getting into it because there weren't many people that were into Pokemon, for example. And now all of a sudden, some of my contacts view that shit and play the games and the card games, not only collect those like we did when we were younger.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just how it is. Like I'm sure you probably heard of Magic. You know what Magic is?
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's that card game. It's like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Right.
And people say it's fun. I'm like, really? Aren't you like too old for that?
Right. That's what I feel. Some of the interests that people my age, well, at least among my Facebook contacts, they are interested in Adventure Time and Glee. I don't like Glee, and I've shared that on a video. And my cousin doesn't like Glee. Am I right?
No.
And some of the TV shows I watch, hardly anyone knows or watches or even likes. Like Elementary on CBS, New Girl.
I love New Girl.
Zoe Deschanel is hot.
Very hot.
And as a gay man, I'm secure with who I am, and I can say that. And if I were actually bisexual, she would be.
This is what he means by homoflexible?
Yes.
If he finds a really hot girl, he'd totally do her. Right?
To an extent. I'm not down for...
Please, you can't say no to those blue eyes.
I thought
her eyes are blue.
Her eyes are blue?
Her eyes are blue.
See, that's what I lose from eye contact.
Okay, yeah.
And look, our video's going almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it blue or green?
Damn. I don't pay attention to that. I don't really pay attention to people's eye color.
But either way, she is gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. And
and
I'll be honest, I accidentally mistaken her for Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, I could not believe that. He insulted her to like, oh my god, to like.
Oh stop! I do like that Good Time song. You have to. I mean,
it's fine, okay, because it's not just her annoying voice in the damn song.
Listen, I would rather have Carly Rae than Nickelback perform.
Why? What's wrong with Nickelback?
Nickelback. If you lived in my area, they were overplayed.
Well, it's not our fault that it's overplayed, okay?
I would rather have Bieber perform so I can laugh than have Nickelback play.
Justin Bieber can die.
No, don't say that.
I'm kidding. You can cut that out.
We'll keep it as is.
No.
What?
His posse's gonna kill me.
Okay.
Like people are gonna view this and they're like, "Oh, who's that bitch?" Justin Bieber.
Well, you're saying what a lot of people post as comments on YouTube.
But still, why do people like Justin Bieber? Okay, kids, if you guys are gonna be watching this, why do you like Justin Bieber? He's ugly as shit. He can't sing, and he's practically a girl. I don't understand.
He's comedy.
They don't view him as comedy though. These little girls view him as like the freaking god. I don't get it.
Well, I think that's the same way people viewed Ricky Martin when he started as a solo artist.
At least Ricky Martin has some.
And he's out, so that's good.
Is he out? Oh, is he gay?
Yes, he's gay.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah.
Why is Enrique?
No, Enrique's not gay. Although his ang nanay niya Pilipina. Castilla Pilipina ang kanyang ina.
Really?
Yeah. His mother is from Spain. I mean, the Philippines, but she's of Spanish descent.
Oh, no wonder he's good looking. But anyway,
But
no, but he's kissed guys before. Like, who has he kissed?
so who cares? I mean, that's like saying, shoot, what can I think of as an example? That's like saying Britney is gay as a lesbian or bisexual because she kissed Madonna.
Well, Madonna kissed her, so.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
I mean,
it does.
I mean, Britney did not push her away.
Well, it was for showmanship.
Well, how is this different from what Enrique's doing?
Because Enrique didn't do it for the show. He did it like backstage or something.
And
he says, "Oh yeah, I don't."
well, kissing someone of the same sex doesn't change your sexual orientation, as far as I'm concerned.
But
I
he's
mean,
okay with it.
Yeah, that I'm sure that proves his security in his heterosexuality.
Okay, he has a point. If you really are secure about your sexuality, you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, not to mention girls would go straight girls would go crazy. Well, some of them might go crazy over that. Compared to straight men with two women, PDA.
Straight men with two women, PDA.
Public display of affection.
Yes. I know what that meant, but I meant girls. You're saying that girls would like two guys kissing?
Oh yeah.
I don't. That's just me. I would prefer seeing two girls kissing. I'm not bi. Just let that out. I'm not bi. I like to check out girls because they look hot, and I like to compare. What girl doesn't like to compare? Oh, she has bigger boobs than me, but that's normal. But if
I'm not judging.
no, but I'm saying like if it was another guy checking out another guy and be like, ooh, that guy has some ass, then that's something wrong. Okay, I don't understand like the whole double standard here. I had this.
Well, I mentioned in a previous video the double standard when it comes to two women and kissing or being affectionate in public compared to two men.
Yes, and what did you say about that?
I said, why is it more tolerated for two women to be affectionate in public than it is two men?
I think it's just more tolerant because men like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Blame my biological sex.
It is, though. It's because if men were okay seeing other two men kiss, then it wouldn't be a problem. But if they had a problem with seeing two girls kiss, then there'd be something wrong, right? But the point
I mean, I'm gay and I have no problem with two women kissing.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. It all matters on where you were born, raised, and what morals you were taught.
Cut out the Justin Bieber part.
No!
No, it's gonna kill me.
They don't know your actual identity.
They can search up my face.
How can they do that? I mean, I've heard a lot of shit on Justin Bieber. And I do want to sing that, baby, baby,
No,
baby. I'm kidding.
please no.
I'm kidding. And we've gone for 23 minutes. Woo!
I'm from Canada and I hate Justin Bieber.
I'm from America and I cannot stand Nickelback.
I'm Canadian. I can stand Nickelback.
I'm American and I could care less for Ted Nugent and Kid Rock on a personal level.
Name someone newer.
Name someone newer. Okay. I'm an American and I regard Nicki Minaj as comedy.
Nicki Minaj is not technically American. She's from
Trinidad
and Tobago?
Right, but she was raised in the U.S.
Name someone white that's American.
Name someone white that's American?
Yes.
I have to think of someone that isn't political, though. I'm an American. I was going to say my name again. I'm an American, and out off the hockey rink, I think Sean Avery is pretty awesome because of his stances on LGBT rights. Although hockey fans will disagree with me off the ice as well. No, I'm not kidding. He said some pretty derogatory comments, and he's a total douche from what I've seen on the ice.
Right, I just found out today what a douchebag is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disturbing. It's a good thing I never used that term.
I do. I say douchey, though that's not a real word. And I am one hell of a grammar nerd for the American variation of the English language. Yes.
So how do you spell color in Canadian?
Colour.
What's another word? explain? Does your explain have an I in it? Explanation? Do you
Ex-
guys keep the I?
explanation. I think we dropped the I.
Okay, we dropped the I too. I'm not sure.
Center in Canada and the UK, CENTRE.
Yeah, RE.
Yes, we Americans are too stiff to adopt our northern neighbors' ways, and that includes the metric system.
Yes, the metric system. I don't understand why you guys use what is it, miles?
Miles and per gallon.
Yeah, when all most of the other countries use the metric system.
Yes, except for I think Liberia in Africa and Burma, which is has moved from a total military dictatorship. But that's for another video. I am curious about the metric system. They tried, but Americans didn't like it. Although we do use some parts of the metric system in our everyday lives, from medicine to 2 liters of soda, pop,
Mm.
whatever.
See, that's the thing. You guys do have some metric system aspects, but then why not just uniform everything? Make everything so much more complicated.
I had a teacher aide who grew up during the metrification of the U.S. and she did not like the conversion. She did not like having to convert every single thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, geez. Ex- There's something different about my cousin and I. She is a, can I say, casual drinker?
Not really. Well, okay, fine. I drink on special occasions, and
Right.
only if I like to.
And I don't. I have not drank alcohol in 5 years.
You should have some tonight.
No!
I'm gonna
I
get
already
drunk
had.
tonight.
I accidentally licked part of gravy that had red wine in it during Thanksgiving.
Uh huh.
And I don't drink alcohol.
Uh
I
huh.
tell my viewers if you're gonna be yourself and have a good time and learn from the crap that you've made partying, then do it sober. I mean,
You're not gonna get drunk off a little sip, okay? You're not gonna get drunk off a glass. You're gonna have to have more.
but don't
If you're
people
gonna get
drink
drunk.
alcohol? I mean, I've heard stories of guys drinking alcohol as drinking a lot of alcohol as a way to forget that they ever got head from another guy.
What? That's messed up.
Yes, that is. And that probably can raise questions about one's sexuality.
What? Oh well, yeah. Okay.
But yes, let's see, how long have I been out as a gay person? 3 years?
I don't know. When did you
I
come
don't know.
out?
My coming out story, as my viewers know, is very, very, very complex.
I've
And
always known
and
he was gay. Okay.
and I've and my cousin, I'm sure, I've told her like, out when we went to the mall earlier, I kept checking out a lot of guys, and more times than not, the guys I perceived were straight. Although I did bump into a good contact of mine. He's already happily married.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that. How
Well,
old
I mean, technically, Michigan doesn't permit same-sex marriages, but he's committed
is he?
to one person. And I even messaged it on my Facebook, and when he saw it, I was like, he responded, "Yes, Kevin, that is me behind you," or something to that effect.
And yeah, because all of a sudden he's like talking to some random guy. I'm like, what?
We met each other at the. I told you we met at the AIDS walk.
Yeah, I
Which,
know, but I didn't know that. You told me after. But in the lineup, I'm like, who the hell is my cousin talking to? Some random guy? I'm like, I thought he was shy.
yes, I am a very shy person. And I've been told by a good friend of mine that I have to break out of that shyness. Otherwise, I won't be happy.
Exactly.
I I always fear about the awkwardness.
Don't be awkward. That's the thing. You have
Well,
to just
I start like, "Hi, how are you?" And then where the hell do I go from
just
there?
let it flow. Like, I don't know, talk about the weather and then laugh about how awkward it is.
Yes.
You just
Many
gotta.
people don't know the difference between weather and climate.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I mean, they assume. I think the assumption. I think there was an assumption made when a snowstorm hit DC. Global warming doesn't exist,
Right.
or climate change doesn't exist. It's not man-made.
Right.
What? You disagree?
No, I told what? Who says that stuff?
Oh, it's quite a common I don't want to say majority, but pretty common belief in the U.S. that climate change is not predominantly caused by man-made action, but rather as part of Earth's normal cycle.
Really? Okay, go look at your factories and go look at the smoke that's coming
Oh yeah,
out.
think
Yeah.
about the factories in
Yeah.
China,
Think about
and think about all
that.
that pollution coming from traffic in the LA
Yeah,
area.
like you don't see the smoke coming out of your car, you know? Like,
Oh, and think about all the forests being torn down for
yeah,
paper.
don't think about that either.
And ignore, of course, without trees and plants, carbon dioxide goes all the way up to our atmosphere, and all of the terrestrial gases from the inner Earth's core, am I right? Earth's
Hmm.
core stays in the atmosphere, making the Earth warmer than usual.
I don't think it's from the Earth's core. It's just our atmosphere, the different layers. You know.
No, no, no. I mean, radiation from the Earth goes up into the atmosphere and stays there instead of going all the way up to the universe, all the way out.
Is
Like
that how it
I,
works?
well, a majority of the Earth's, well, usually the sun's radiation goes down on us, and the Earth's. I'm trying to remember the lesson that I got from my recent physics class. The radiation from the Earth goes up. A lot of the Earth's radiation goes up into the atmosphere, and some bounces back into the Earth.
Hmm.
However, because of pollutants from factories, cars, trees being cut down, which absorb the carbon dioxide from factories and cars, for example, that stays in the air instead of going past the atmos- atmospheric layers into into outer space.
I see. I never knew that.
Well, I tried it, and if any scientists like Bill Nye want to further correct or elaborate on that, feel free.
The only scientist you can think of is Bill Nye, the science guy.
Well, he is one hell of a scientist.
But really, Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yes, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Well, he often appears on Fox News, which I think stirs the pot on climate change man-made skepticism. Well, cynicism.
I say David Suzuki, please reply back to him and teach him all about global warming.
Oh,
Anyway,
did you?
I have to go blow my nose.
Yeah, she's sick. So, should I end this video?
Bye.
Bye. Well, happy Gregorian calendar New Year. And if you do not observe the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, happy December 31st and January 1st. And if you do not observe the Gregorian calendar in your everyday life, have a nice 2 days. Shalom, salam, ingat kayo, take care. And I promise I will make videos in the future. Although it might be longer in spans between videos. She's behind me, isn't she?
I'm sure you can see me.
Yes, I can see you. And I'm about to wrap this up. And this
Ingat
is
po
the
kayo.
longest video I have ever made.
Ingat po kayo mga Pilipino dyan.
Yep.
Mga malo po kay Lula.
Oh, and here's another tradition. I believe in the Philippines that we're supposed to put coins in the drawers
Do
for
you guys
good
still
luck.
do that? Well, I'm not home.
Some do. I know my mom did, and then I snatched all those coins and cashed them out.
What kind of coins do you put inside? I think
U.S. coins.
Yeah, I know, but I put pennies. Like shit. What do you put? Dollars?
No, we don't have. The
Oh,
U.S.
you guys-
rarely does. The U.S. rarely uses dollar coins.
Right, you guys don't have dollar coins.
We do have dollar coins, but it's rarely used. It's not a main staple. We're still akin to our $1 bill.
We should have totally talked about the difference between your dull American bills and our beautiful.
Yes, I have to agree. The Canadian bills are so much prettier.
And we have plastic ones now too.
Can I swipe them?
No, they're not that hard.
Okay, it's time to end this video. Happy New Year to all applicable, and to those observing the Gregorian calendar, which creates the 365, or in leap years, 366 days. Shalom, salam, bye-bye. Come on.
Ingat po kayo.
There you go. Bye.